Breathing Moonlight. Grief is not the end of love. It's love that no longer has a body, but still insists on being felt. This is the story of how I stopped surviving and started breathing moonlight. The moon represents powerful feminine energy. It signifies wisdom, intuition, birth, death, and spiritual connection. The moon can also indicate a time of uncertainty and illusion, time to trust your intuition so you can see beyond what is in front of you, when nothing is as it seems. The 8 phases of the moon are seen as symbols to guide you on your own personal growth and development. Phase 1. New beginnings. My story begins the night Isla was conceived under a full moon in August of 1995. That night, my then-husband and I made a conscious choice to start our family. We stayed up late, sharing dreams for our future, basking in the moonlight that poured through our window. It felt like magic, like closure, like destiny whispering.
Yes.
Isla Ann was born 40 weeks later on our first wedding anniversary. And 9 months after that, the marriage ended.
Mommy, I chose you both, but for very different reasons.
That's when I became a single mom, a transition that would prepare me for the greatest one of all. Phase 2, the waxing crescent. Setting intentions. January 20th, 2005. I was driving to work when the phone rang.
Jane, turn the car around. There's been an accident, and you need to get to the hospital now.
I called my sister. We arrived at the same time, led into a small room where a social worker said,
"I'm afraid I need to prepare you for the possibility of your daughter living."
The world tilted. I walked into Isla's room and saw her peaceful face, just one small bruise. But when I kissed her cheek, the machines exploded with sound. Staff rushed in.
Karen, what are they doing? Tell them to stop.
They're trying to save her life.
No, it's too late. She's already gone. A mother knows.
I walked out, and halfway down the hall, collapsed. Everything went dark. Then, her voice.
Mommy, it's time to spin this into gold.
I stood, and I asked about organ donation. She passed later that day, and we laid her to rest under another full moon. Phase 3, the first quarter. Take action. In the weeks after her passing, kindness poured in like moonlight. But inside, I was drowning in a pain no language could describe. I remembered a moment weeks before Isla died, sitting in therapy and telling my counselor,
I feel like she's going, like she's about to be taken from me.
He said to read books on intuition, to meditate, to trust it was just fear. 2 weeks later, I was back in that same office, asking, what now? He said,
"You're here to help others heal. It's time to develop your gifts. I'm referring you to someone new."
See, Mommy, we were already setting the stage.
And just like that, my healing journey officially began. Phase 4, the waxing gibbous, refine and home. My new counselor was also an energy healer. I started receiving Reiki. I explored intuition, mediumship, Buddhism, and the afterlife. I was in the thick of the mystical, and it was saving me. Then came the poem a classmate of Isla's wrote. Her mom sent it to me.
Isla's moon, if you were up at 9:30 when the moon is up in the starlit sky, you will know why the moon is there, to shine a bright, glittery trail to a place where happiness is all there is. No war, no guns, no need to fight. That's the place I'll be tonight. Poem by Alyssa Tenney, age 8. Love, Isla.
It wasn't just a poem, it was a direct message from Isla.
Mommy, I gave her the words.
I marked the next full moon in my calendar and set an alert. Isla's moon. Phase 5, the full moon. Fruition and completion. August 9th. I was driving when my phone chimed. I scanned the sky, and then I saw it. A glowing, oversized moon with a shimmering halo. I pulled over, overwhelmed. I felt her enter the car, a presence, a warmth, a knowing.
Yes, sweetie, I see. I understand. I love you too, little eye.
And then I checked the time, 9:30 p.m., 9:30. 10 years to the minute since the night I conceived her.
Full circle, Mommy. I brought you back to life under the same moon you brought me in under.
Phase 6. Waning Gibbous. Introspection. Soon after, I attended the Life After Loss retreat at Omega Institute. John Holland, a psychic medium, brought through a spirit.
She says she's the line leader. She's lining up grieving moms her mother will help. Her name is Eli. Lila.
He looked in my direction.
Mommy, it's me. Listen carefully.
You're not finished. You're just beginning. Don't grieve alone. Use the love. Share your light.
And I did. Phase 7, the last quarter. Forgiveness. To step into my calling, I had to do one last thing. Forgive myself. For walking out of that hospital room, for not holding her longer, for surviving.
Mommy, you didn't fail. I didn't suffer. You're not broken. You're becoming.
Forgiveness wasn't letting go. It was letting love rise to the surface without resistance. It gave me peace. It gave me purpose. It gave me freedom. Phase 8, the waning crescent. Surrender. I used to think life was a lesson. Now I know it's a sacred experience. We're here to feel it all. Loss, longing. We're here to remember we are eternal. Ayla didn't leave. She shifted. She leads my clients to me. She whispers messages in sessions. She reminds me daily.
You were never caged, Mommy. You just hadn't grown your wings yet. Now I fly.
To anyone who has lost someone they love, this is your reminder. You are not alone. You are not broken. And your love story isn't over. You're just learning to breathe moonlight.